Hello, everybody. This is Football Psych, and I'm Coach Ray.
And good old Shaq. And I'm back.
And good old Shaq, and he's back. All right, everybody, welcome to Football Psych. It is Combine Week. That's right, Combine Week.
Boy.
We are getting ready to start scouting out new players. The NFL never rests, and believe me, the drama in the Washington Commanders, it never rests either. We always want to report the latest and greatest, and there is never a moment in Commanders history where something isn't going on. So we're going to talk about that tonight. Anyway, as I said, the NFL Combine schedules today. When I get near the end of the show, we're going to go over the schedule here a little bit, what's going to happen in the Combine. But basically, today was kind of report date to the Combine. They're just checking in, getting their badges, figuring out where they're going to stay, getting settled, hydrate. That's all that's happening today.
Now I can tell you where they were dehydrated at the Winter Olympics. Now let me tell you about the Winter Olympics. Word around the town is that the city they were in ran out of condoms.
All I know is we have a new hero from the U.S. hockey team who's missing a tooth.
Oh yeah,
He won the winning goal.
Two teeth.
He's only missing the one front one,
No.
but he lost. But but it wasn't his two front teeth. It was one on the top. It was one on the bottom. But he won the winning goal in overtime for U.S. to take the gold. First time in 46 years U.S. has won since the Miracle on Ice happened against Russia. This time it was against Canada. And Canada always talks trash about how they always beat us in hockey.
Yep.
So, gotta chalk one up for Team USA.
Yep. Hey, shout out to everybody that won the Olympics they won. No, it's one of the Olympics that's not as watched as the Summer Olympics and the Paralympics and the X Games and stuff like that. So shout out to everybody out there from the United States that went and represented.
Yeah, female women's team won too.
I was going to say, how you leave out the women? They won a gold. Why are they being discounted?
They won a gold too.
They won a gold medal.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, they're all gold medals. I mean, congratulations to all our gold medalists. We had we actually highest U.S. medal count in Olympic history for the USA this year. So we are improving in the Winter Olympics.
Yep.
Wait a minute. YouTube rejected I said, hey, Jeff, and YouTube rejected my comment. This usually means they think it's spam. Try changing it a bit. Jeff, you're spam now.
Spam.
Maybe it's spam.
Hey, Jeff is spam. Wait a minute. Let me try this again.
Well, maybe Large Sarge is spamming.
Large Saji.
There we go. Jeff, you're not spam anymore. What the hell is going on with YouTube?
I don't know. They've been giving me trouble too.
So USA. Man, you can't say USA 4 times without YouTube freaking
No,
blocking.
it was me. I said, hey, Jeff, and they said it was spam. It was rejected my comment.
Wow. Okay. Well, it came through this time. You guys, welcome to the show for those who are watching. Again, NFL Combine Week. Things really, really kick off midweek. The time, once we get through the Combine, it will go into Pro Day period. I don't have that on the schedule here, but typically between the Combine and free agency, a bunch of Pro Days happen as they try to wrap that up. And then free agency starts, and next thing you know, the draft.
Yep. Right around the corner.
So this one here, is Jack on yet? Is Jack here? Because I hated it. Jack ain't here, and he was the one that gave me this thing.
No.
Jack, are you on? Tell us if you're on. Anyway, he sent this to me. This was actually from last year, but it's funny because the reporter, Gianna Rusani, all right, according to Chad Forrest, he reported that she has a thicker lower half than breast cancer.
Wait, say it again.
She does. And we looking at the same picture. She does.
And Jaden Daniels has.
Hey, we looking at the same picture. Proof. She does, for sure.
Up here they were talking about how thick Jaden Daniels is, or how thin he was, and how he's trying to put on beef this year.
Yeah.
And they all have to do it. These scrambling quarterbacks, Lamar Jackson had to do it. He put on 20 pounds solid muscle. They all have to do it.
They do it. But thank you, Jack, for sending that to me. He showed me that. I just couldn't stop
Oh
laughing
my
for a
God,
while.
that just highlights how frail that kid is, man.
Oh my goodness! And we're gonna run that dude. We're gonna run him. All
Hey,
right,
but, I mean,
run.
we reached out. Hold on, guys.
Wait,
Y'all, y'all don't know-
Shaq. You gotta take a shovel pass to get that casserole. Here it goes. Woo!
Got it. Be
Grab
right
that
back.
Casserole.
Him with his vegetarian casserole, man. We need to put some beef in there.
Shaq's
You
got to
put
get
some
a
beef
shovel
in that
pass
casserole.
to the kitchen.
So,
Oh my God,
absolutely.
that is the funniest picture. Oh my God, he is so skinny and so frail. No wonder he's injured. Oh my God, this is RG3 territory.
RG3 2.0.
Oh,
Anyway,
my
guys, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for making your comments. Keep them going. Make sure you share this link
Oh.
with a buddy. We need to get our viewers up. So, all right.
I'm back. It looks so yummy too. Mm.
It looks yummy.
Yeah.
You know what make it look
Smell
yummier?
I
Put
can
some beef
smell
in it.
Shaq.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to look
Damn.
over some potential free agents right now. So I've tracked a couple whose names have kind of been tied to the Commanders. Now, this means absolutely nothing because someone insinuates like Rigo or B Mitch or whoever out there says a name associated with the team, just because they were once part of the team means absolutely nothing. But because their name was brought up, I thought it was worth mentioning. As a depth option, wide receiver Jalen Naylor has been doing this. I found this dude kind of interesting. Pretty cheap thing would probably be a depth option.
Yep.
Nickname Speedy. And I'm just like, he's speedy. Let me look up his 40 time. Dude runs a 4.5. Like that basically makes you barely qualified to be in the NFL
Yep.
as a wide receiver. So, like, I don't know how he got the name Speedy unless it's just one of those punch kind of
I don't know. Barrios, not Barrios. What's the guy name? From Miami, the receiver from Miami. He ran like a 4.8. What's his name? Yeah, he was slow. He played for Miami a couple years ago. He got drafted though. It wasn't Barrios, but it was somebody else. It was another receiver. But yeah, he ran like a 4.7, 4.8, and he got drafted.
Yeah, it's like, how does that happen?
Yeah.
I mean, you need to pretty much run a 4.5 just to get in the NFL these days.
Yep.
So, like, to get a nickname like Speedy, that must be a joke. Like, he probably is the slowest guy on the team. But anyway, cornerback Minkah Fitzpatrick. They say he might be a good fit, even though he's 29 years old.
So now I can see this, but I can't. So Minkah's at the end of his road, right? He's starting to get beat a lot in coverage. He was starting to get beat a lot. That's why the Dolphins were so willing to part ways with him, right? We don't need to walk into another Lattimore situation.
Another Lattimore, another St. Juice.
Yeah. We don't want that. We don't need that.
Indiana.
Travis Etienne. Now, let me tell you this. This could be interesting. Travis Etienne could be interesting, but that price point is too high for him. The price point is too high.
If you can get Bryce Hall for $7 to $8 million, then why would you go with Etienne and get like 10 to 13 million?
And Breece Hall is younger. He's a dog. I thought Breece Hall has the dog in him. He has the dog in him. So one of my favorite running backs in the league. Breece Hall is one of my favorites in the league.
So Trey Henderson is still tied to this team, but word on the street is the Bengals might tag him. So plus he's 31, and you know how I feel about 31-year-old players.
Yeah, no.
Don't need
if anything, we could have went and got Crosby.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And then one of my favorites is Kyle Pitts.
I like Kyle Pitts.
If we can get Kyle Pitts, and if he's commanding a salary at $8.2 million a year, I'm just like, sign that dude for a long-term deal. I'd sign him for like 6 years if I could.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, Kyle Pitts in this tight end class, because he was a first-round draft pick. He was a first-round draft pick by the Falcons, one of the best tight ends in that class, right? So,
listen, Kyle Pitts has already been tagged. They already took him off the board. He's gone.
They tagged him?
They tagged him already?
Franchise tag today.
So next best thing is Isaiah Likely.
Isaiah Likely is the next best guy then. And Isaiah Likely is the same age. So, I mean, we need to check on him then. So, guys, teams are going to probably re-sign a lot of these guys. I mean, it's very, very hard to tell. Like, I saw a bunch of other names out there, but until teams do, right now they're in the team re-signing period because this is about preventing your player from going on free agency if you want to be able to get them signed. And so that's the time that they're doing that.
That was
right
all the news. That was all the news up here today. Was
if we could, I'm saying if we could have one person on this list as a must-have, I would say Breece Hall. As a must-have, Breece Hall. Put him in the backfield, you know what I'm saying, with Bill. I think he's a must-have for us.
Yeah, 1-2 punch, man. I'm all about having 2 good running backs, and with him, with Bill, I would love that. And $78 million is affordable.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's a must-have. Knock him down 3 years, $22, $23 million.
We're going to get into that because we got some Wall of Shame people to put up some other moves that were made today that you're not aware of. And we have less money now to spend. So,
all right. Well, Commanders free agency salary demands. I want to put this up there. Now, we'll talk about Andrew Wiley because he signed today. Bobby Wagner is commanding around $9 million a year if he comes back. Marcus Mariota wants $7.39 million. Not sure we want that. Debo is not adverse to coming back at $15 to $24 million.
Oh,
I would say no.
Yeah, at 15, no.
No.
Because he's 30 years old. Zach Ertz wants to come back for $5.6 million.
No.
Miller wants to come back at $5 million.
Wait a minute. Zach only wants?
No. No.
$5 million for a 1-year deal?
No.
And he's healthy?
No. He tore his ACL last year, and he's 36 years old. No, absolutely not. No. Yes. Oh, he's done. Yeah, no.
He's done.
No.
Von Miller?
Wiley? Yes.
Well, Wiley just signed today.
Yeah, he signed today.
You see that?
No. Wiley said no. He's 31, 32. He's going to be 32. He's 31, actually.
But
that was a dumb deal.
He signed today.
He re-signed today.
He re-signed today.
He signed.
31 years old. He was lackluster last year.
32 years old.
No, he's 31.
He's 32.
And it's $10 million with incentives. It's a stupid deal.
So so remember, like his value is at $3.5 million per year, but what we signed him for was 2 years at 7.5. So we overpaid by $500K over 2 years.
Yep.
But we have incentives that will give him up to $3 million within incentives that could pay him as much as 10.5. Mm-hmm. So that was probably to pay him that much to keep him off the market. The former 2-time Super Bowl champion that played with the Kansas City Chiefs, coming back, could barely hold down a job here in Washington. We're going to try to hold on there. He did start 34 games in 3 seasons with us for the past 3 years. So everybody's saying like it kind of shores some things up for us to be able to do some things. And because of his versatility, he's played center, he's played tackle, he's played both guard positions. Yeah. So for a backup, versatile player,
that's a lot for a backup.
That's what they're looking at. But there's a chance he could start at left guard.
Oh God!
So, because if Brandon Coleman can't do it and Chris Paul can't do it, Wiley has thought I might be being the guy that can do it.
I just want to see a full, because it's been a couple seasons now. I want to see a full healthy season of Sam Cosmi. I want to see a full healthy season of Sam Cosmi, because right now I'm starting to get worried about him. Yeah.
Well, the problem was 2 years ago when he got injured. It was near the end of the season, so like that injury lingered over into last year.
Yeah.
So it took him a while to get healthy. I mean, it was a nasty injury that took a while. So it basically. That's why it seems like he's basically been injured for 2 years, but it was really
a year
I
in the offseason.
Caused me somewhat of a benefit of the doubt on this, but he needs to go in there and have a very good offseason and then come out and just show that he can just get it done.
And one of the things that we've talked about since last offseason, we talked about this all the time, right? Strength and conditioning. I want to know what their strength and conditioning regimen is, because us, the 49ers, the Lions, I question their strength and conditioning programs because we are often the most hurt teams in the NFL.
Yep.
Yeah, so I question the strength and conditioning. Like, what's really going on?
Well, I hope they go a completely different direction. You got 2 new coordinators. I hope that they bring in a different mindset when it comes to strength and conditioning, because Dan Quinn needs help, right?
Yep.
I agree with you. Our strength and conditioning is absolutely horrible. Most of the time they start off the season, they don't look conditioned at all.
Nope.
And then as the season goes on, they just look like they break down and they lose gas. What little gas they did have in the tank.
I think we need to bring in a damn psychologist. Why are we rehiring on a 2-year contract a guy over 30?
Well,
I think
for Wiley, yeah, I think when it comes to Wiley, it's because of his marketability and his versatility. So
the only thing he has is versatility. He's over 30. See you later. Get out of town. Done.
But he stayed relatively healthy over that time.
Wow, you're versatile and you're healthy. Wow, you're a backup.
And now I'm gonna tell you what's crazy though, right? I'm gonna tell you what's crazy though, Lars Sarge. He's 31, right? He's 31, about to turn 32. He's still one of the youngest players on our offensive line. Laramie Tunsil is old. Chris Paul is old. You know what I'm saying? Badias is old. Like he's one of the youngest guys on the roster.
A lot of money that we could have spent elsewhere to get somebody younger.
I mean, in actuality, I'm going to be fair about this. I'm going to disagree with you, Lars Sarge. When it comes to
you're going to go back on your word. Don't re-sign anyone over 30.
No, I'm with you. I would not re-sign anybody over 30. But for this one here, I'm not going to beat the Commanders up about this, only from the standpoint of the versatility. And this is a cheap contract considering a backup money for a proven, versatile offensive lineman. Yeah. Typically, their values would come in a little bit higher, which is why this one came a little bit higher than the market value. This is where I actually disagree with Over the Cap, because Over the Cap had him rated about $3.5 million per year. And I'm just like, no, that seems low to me. It's going to come in higher than that in my estimate. I was estimating as much as $5 million a year. And the 2-year with as much as $10.5 million built of incentives sounds about right to me. For a versatile offensive lineman.
I'd say yes.
Now, if he was younger, it would be longer than a 2-year deal.
Yes.
It would.
But at 3.5 or 4, I'd say okay, fine. But when we have absolutely no defense and we need every single dollar to go into our defense. Season, this was ridiculous. Absolutely stupid.
So this is my thing right here with him. And before we even get to the politics of his money, he still has to make this team. We don't know if we're going to draft linemen in this draft. We don't know what we're going to do in the offseason. Right. We don't. He don't even know if he's going to make this team or not.
Right. Well, now we signed a contract.
I'll say it right now. I think he's safe. I think he makes his team. I don't think like that offensive line, even if we pick up another player or two, it's going to be much. We have so many needs at every other position that I actually think having Wiley as versatile as he is feels a major need for this team.
Yeah.
And it means that he's going to be here 1 or 2 years and it's going to be just fine. I'm actually, even though it goes against my age bracket of where I want to sign a player, I'm actually kind of okay with this deal.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
All right. We also signed
railed against getting older, and now you're both agreeing that we just got older. Oh my God, I can't believe you guys.
No, but I'm not agreeing that we just got older. I'm saying when it comes to a backup versatile player, I wouldn't have done it, but since we did, I'm kind of okay with it because I saw the logic. I mean, he's not going to end up on my disappointment tracker.
No. And look, hold on. And then Lars Sarge, I got one more fact for you too. Right? That offensive line, even though we signed him at 31 by 32, they still the youngest core players we have on this roster.
It is. We have so many other like desperate needs in this team that if you can get a versatile guy that cheap, you're like, okay, I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
like
I would go get a 10th round pick and put him in before I'd sign. Oh my God! Oh my God! I don't believe I'm
crazy. You don't know football, dude. All right. Punter Tressway was also signed. We reported this a few weeks ago at $3 million a year. And you guys are going to cheer for that one, right? But he's like freaking 130 some years old.
And he can still punt. Do the job at 130 years old. That's fine.
Which directly contradicts you, Lard Sarge. So, all right.
Punter.
Go the guy's a backup, versatile offensive lineman. Who cares? All right. Top 25 free agents out there. This was sent by you, Shaq. Appreciate you sending that in.
Or make you eat your words, Coach. I'm going to shove them down your throat, and then I'm going to push my fist down your throat, and I'm going to jam them down your throat when Wiley blows up in your face. He had a horrible year. His PFF is horrible. It was a bad signing.
What is his PFF?
I'm going to make sure you pay for it.
What is his PFF? You don't even know what his PFF is.
Horrible. I can't.
You don't even know what PFF is, man. Shut up.
I forgot it already.
You don't even know what PFF is. Shut up, man.
I do. And I forgot it. It was so bad. I took it and I put it in the trash.
Oh my goodness. All right. Stop distracting the show, man. Top 25 free agents that are out there. Why are 3 of these highlighted there, Shaq?
Because right now, those are the guys that's most highly sought after.
Oh, okay. Malik Willis?
Malik Willis as a starting quarterback. So you know what? I can see him next year, Indianapolis. I can see him in Indianapolis. I can see him in Arizona. You know what I'm saying? There are places he can go. I can see him in Miami. These are the most highly sought after free agents. Those 3: Trey Hendrickson and Kenneth Walker III. And I talked about Kenneth Walker last week about how he's going to be highly sought after because he's a bruising, punishing running back, right? So those 3 are the most highly sought after. They come with no issues. It's going to cost a pretty penny to bring them in, but these are the guys that everybody's looking at right now.
You notice how Bryce isn't on that list. As the top, Bryce is not there.
He is. He is on the list.
Yeah, he's on the list, but he's not the top. He's not highlighted.
He's number 13.
He's our top 25.
Yeah, he's not 25. Highlighted. It's the top, is what I'm saying.
Oh my goodness, man.
But out of the hundreds of free agents,
Bryce, let me find a mute button for him, man.
Bryce should be highlighted. I agree with you.
Out of the hundreds of free agents in the league, he's in the top 25 of the most sought after.
Yeah. Bryce players on that list. In my opinion.
So when it comes to Trey Hendrickson, you know, these are actually rank ordered too, supposedly. 1 to 25. All right. Yep. So most sought after, that comes with a grain of salt, right? So Trey Hendrickson probably won't leave the Bengals.
No.
They'll probably end up franchise tagging him.
Yeah.
So even though a lot of people might be interested in him and coming after him, I necessarily wouldn't do Trey Hendrickson for the reason that, you know, he's getting up there in age too.
There are 4 people on this that I want to identify as watch them, right? I want to identify these 4 players right now on this top 25 to watch for the Commanders to look at. Breece Hall, of course, number 1, right? Breece Hall.
Breece Hall.
Isaiah Likely, right?
Isaiah Likely.
Yep. Alec Pierce from Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce, yep.
Yeah, Alec Pierce. And then I'm going to go with Rashid Shaheed.
Rashid Shaheed, yeah.
Yep.
So I could see all of those. I'm not sure about – I mean, Alec Pierce, it'll be interesting to see how he would fit in as a wide receiver in this wide receiver room. It'd be kind of interesting. I definitely agree with Isaiah Likely with now that, you know, Pitts is off the board. You know, you got to go, okay, Isaiah Likely's the next logical choice. Rashid Shaheed,
he's an outside speed guy. Something we need, a versatile guy, right?
The people up here are talking about Mike Evans.
No, man.
I'm not gonna get Mike Evans. Mike Evans
He's gonna retire. He's gonna retire in Tampa Bay, man. They're gonna sign a 1-game deal. He's gonna retire down there.
Yeah, he's gonna retire in Tampa Bay.
I know.
So, and George Pickens, him being number 2 on this list, he's going to get tagged to stay in Dallas. He's not leaving Dallas.
We can't afford Pickens.
No.
Jalen Phillips, I actually kind of like to do, but we ain't going to get him.
No.
Tyler Linderbaum.
Deal. We can't do that.
Yeah, no. Tyler Linderbaum, I actually like him too, but we ain't going to get him.
No.
So, like, when I look at this list.
Devin Lloyd. You about to say Devin Lloyd. I knew you about to say it first. Devin Lloyd.
I was.
Yeah. I know me some Coach Man Mike. I know me some Man Mike. You was about to say Devin Lloyd.
I was.
Yeah.
I can't do it, man. I can't do it. So I would say the only name that you didn't mention on here is NTN. Like if Bryce Hall signs somewhere else, then we have to really look at him, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But I would bring his salary down, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't offer him $15 million a year. If he could stay around the $8 million range, I would do it. But
Yep.
when I look at everybody else on this list, I'm not seeing a lot that I'm real eager about going to get necessarily.
Devin Lloyd.
Huh?
Devin Lloyd, linebacker.
Yeah.
No, the talk up here is Kate Otten, Isaiah Likely. There's a lot of talk up here, and there's so much going on. This is going to be crazy.
So I had this one here, right? When you look at the top two up here, those two aren't in the top 25.
Nope.
Right? So like number 26 to 50 range might be where we do a lot of shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that is because if you can get a bunch of players around the $5 to $7 million range,
Right.
with how many like holes we have across this team, because I did do a scrub of the entire Commanders roster. There is a need at just about every position.
That's right. We need a corner.
It's going to be really some of these bargain deals, but I want to stay young. Like, so a guy like Jalen Naylor, who's going to come in at under $5 million, I don't necessarily like him. But I'm just saying getting players around that price range that are outside the top 25 might be a way to go.
Now, a 1 year deal on Minka might be a really good deal.
I was about to bring him up. I said, how would y'all feel about bringing Minka Fitzpatrick in and shifting him to safety because of his age?
Yeah.
Because the transition has been done. The transition has been done before.
Yeah, I would do it if it was a free safety. I wouldn't put him at strong, but I mean, or be that
like the nickel, the slot corner on the nickel corner,
slot corner on the nickel nickel corner, right? Again, I don't know what kind of defense we're really running, so
we're running a 3-4 apparently. Again, that came across strong this week that we're going for a 3-4.
That would be a huge mistake.
I don't know how Dan. Okay, so
I don't know how he's going to get there. I just don't know how he's going to get there.
Well, it's not only that, but him and Dan Quinn are going to have creative differences, man.
Right. I just don't know how he gets there.
Dan Quinn is going to actually have to take a seat back. He wants to take a step back.
Oh yeah. Oh for sure. Well, already he has. I
honestly do not believe we're going to go to a 3-4.
No.
I honestly do not believe it. I mean, unless you're willing to get rid of Deron Payne, because that would be the only way I could see you do it. Because Deron Payne
there was chatter, believe it or not.
I've been saying get rid of him
about that.
About getting rid of Deron Payne?
Yeah, trade him away. I've been saying that.
So if you trade him away, you can do that. But who are you going to have be your anchor? Because I guarantee you, like Johnny Newton can't do it.
Right.
Johnny Newton ain't that kind of defensive. He's not a nose tackle. He's a true defensive tackle.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't have a nose.
Kinlaw.
You'd have to trade.
Kinlaw. Maybe Kinlaw could do it. I don't know.
You'd have to trade Payne, put Kinlaw in that spot, and bring somebody in, right? So listen, the talk of the town up here this whole week has been that they're going to make a splash in free agency. There's going to be a huge splash.
I said that last year, man.
Yeah, I know. They're talking about it. There is going to be a huge
splash last year was getting Von Miller.
I know. Yeah,
that was their splash last year.
Bringing in all these old dudes, man.
Yeah. We got Von Miller.
Von Miller.
Oh my God.
What a splash signing that was.
Freaking unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Yeah. So we're gonna see though.
Hey, Jack is saying, how about wide receiver Rondell?
Wan'Dale Robinson?
Yeah.
Okay, so Wan'Dale Robinson, right? He's never been on anybody's radar I haven't seen enough from him. Is he young? Yes. Is he speedy? Yes. Will he be an excellent slot receiver? Yes. But we already loaded in those positions with Lane and McCaffrey. We don't need any more Wan'Dale Robinsons. We need a big body on the outside, Jack.
I actually think the big body that we're going to end up re-signing is Treylon Burks.
Yeah.
I think we're going to go get him.
We need to re-sign him.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we're going to re-sign him. I'm actually worried about guys like McCaffrey and Jalen Lane and guys like that on making this team.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to have an off season.
Luke
just shines.
I know Luke is your guy, Lost Arts, but Luke have not made enough splash on this team in the 2 years he's been here to say that his position is solidified this third year going in.
Nope.
Sorry.
No,
I would say he's on the roster bubble already. Even though we don't have anybody else signed, as soon as we start signing people, he's gonna have a hard time making this team.
Truth. I'll tell you, me and Coach are ready to go into season 2 with the Commanders with our Madden. And McCaffrey and Lane they're in there. Lane's my number 2 guy. And
the problem with Lane in real life is he drops too many balls.
That's right. Yeah.
Like, he needs to work on his catching ability because we don't experience that in Madden. But like in real life, he can't catch a freaking ball.
Yeah. And the talk today on both we mentioned Finlay and on Junkies and whatever was, what are we doing at tight end? And Coach and I discover on Madden there is a guy in our depth named Kager, because Sinat is not the guy. Sinat's just not the guy, right?
Yeah.
And we discovered Kager, and Kager's a sleeper guy at tight end, and we just didn't get into depth with him. And Kager's a monster.
And so
in Madden, like, we discovered him, and we have a monster at running back named Edwards.
Donovan Edwards. Yeah.
Coach said,
Donovan Edwards is a good dude.
Look at this guy Kager, and I put him in. And
but see, both of those guys would have to be re-signed.
Yeah.
And both those guys would have to get
him. We never gave him a chance.
And now I thought Donovan Edwards, because Donovan Edwards was a dog. I told you about Donovan Edwards in Michigan. He was a dog in Michigan.
I mean, because when Jim Harbaugh was there, like, he developed the living crap out of him because he developed running backs there. And Donovan Edwards, I was surprised he went undrafted. And then for him to be out there and to come on here, I'm surprised he never got off our practice squad. So like there was something else going on with him.
Yeah.
When our team didn't activate him, because I think he has just too much talent for us not to be utilizing him.
Something's wrong, because we put him in Madden. We went Super Bowl, baby.
And then I'm telling you, we need, and we went over there. We need to prioritize the Isaiah Likely, right? But that Alec Pierce, and I'm gonna tell you why. Dallas proved that you can have 2 number 1 receivers on the roster with George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. They proved it. They proved it could be done. They proved they did it in Miami with Tyreek Hill and what's the other guy? I forgot the other guy's name. But with Tyreek Hill and him, it can be done.
Yeah. The issue really is affordability. How much money you're going to put in one position?
Yeah.
Right. We really hurt ourselves when we re-signed Terry McLaurin.
Yes, we did.
And I know everybody else was like, "Oh, you got to do it. You have to do it." Like, that's all I heard last year. It made me sick. Out of every pundit, that's the reason why I don't listen to people in Washington, because all those pundits in Washington are just like disgusting to listen to. I can't handle it. They just really are bad. They're just really bad. And when they get on their shows and they start talking about, like, you have to do something. Like, no. I'll be the first person that will go over there that will counter all those guys and tell you, you don't have to do anything. As a matter of fact, I'll give you arguments why you shouldn't do something. This was before Terry McLaurin got in there and had a horrible year last year. But I already predicted it was going to happen.
Yep.
Before it even happened.
That's right. Get the money and go. That's what they do. Get the money and go.
That's what they do. So you can't do that. And so, like,
Wiley.
Shut up, man. Wiley's a different situation. He's not a starter. He's a versatile backup guy. And you need some blue collar, hard nosed backup guys that can make stuff done. And a 2-year deal on something like that.
Over 30.
Yeah, and if we were paying him $15 million a year, I'd have a problem with that.
Well, I have a problem with that.
I
Yeah.
would have a problem with it. But that's not what we're doing with him. So shut up about Wiley. Like, this has nothing to do with that. All right. Get the Lord Sarge, man. I need to put a mute button on that fool, man. All right. We have the same draft order picks
Coach
as we
hates
did
it when
before.
I show him out. He just hates it.
You don't show nobody out, dude. You talk nonsense every day, man. And we need to cut your alcohol level down a little bit. All right, we have the same draft picks that we've had. Now the draft order is going to change because compensatory picks are going to change where these guys go, what numbers that their overall picks worth when we have that updated list. And we will present it here on this show. Our disappointment tracker continues. Now you said you had other things that you thought I would be disappointed about, Lard Sarge. Like who? Don't say Wiley.
It was
Roll
Wiley.
with it.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna say Wiley. Of course, Wiley.
Yeah,
Wiley's not
he's only
somebody
got
beyond
he's got overall a 47.7. That's it. PFF. It's 47.7, dude.
A lot of Sergeant went and did some research.
I mean,
Oh my God!
come on.
But see, he don't know what that means.
Yes,
And he
I
doesn't know
know.
what that. He
That
doesn't
means he's
know.
not worth
he doesn't know where-
$7.5 million.
He doesn't know where every other offensive lineman rates on our freaking offensive line
You want
because
me
he
to go
doesn't
get
really
it?
do real homework.
You want me to
So
get it?
shut up, Lord Sarge.
They're worth
So
more.
disappointment tracker. The only one I got on here right now is Deebo Samuel, and because that whole thing of letting him out the door, and then just the general idea that they would even think about bringing him back for more money, you're retarded. He's gone now. Don't do it.
He's one. He's healthy. 2, if he comes back for $5 million, that's
He's
better
not coming
than
back for $5
signing
million.
He's not coming back. Hey, only way.
Now listen to what I said right back here. Hold on. Where his market value is
15 to
15
24.
to 24 million a year.
Oh no!
You don't pay attention to the show, man.
No.
Who wants 2 to 3 year
Oh,
deal at
Zach.
15 to
It was Zach for
$24
$5.
million per
You're right.
year.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna tell you the closest thing we can get to Debo bringing him back, it will be franchise tagging him, and he's not gonna take that.
No, then
He's
we don't
not
get
gonna take-
franchise tag
Yeah, he's not gonna take that.
Yeah.
because a franchise tag at a wide receiver is upwards even more than 24 million a year.
Yeah.
So we won't even pay that.
No.
We'd be better sign him on a 1-year deal, which he wouldn't want to do. But I wouldn't bring Debo back for anything on this.
Yeah.
No.
Even if it was 15 million, I wouldn't do it.
No.
We need to go ahead. Let's go get Pierce or somebody else, and let's go make that happen.
Yeah. Shaheed.
Or Shaheed Reed. Yeah.
Yeah. Shaheed.
All right. So Debo's obviously on my tracker here. All these guys are still on my tracker. I know people want to give the benefit of the doubt to Durante Jones. We will see. Right now, he's a disappointment to me.
He goes. He graduated from my son's soon to be alma mater, Bishop McNamara. So I'm giving him a little bit of light because
You're gonna give him some love.
I'm gonna give him a little bit of love, because he went to my son's high school. That's
He's
just a
got
little bit
more
love.
love than Blau movement.
No, yeah,
Well,
no.
Well, I will tell you this. I mean, when the bar set as low as Joe Witt, it's not hard to improve off of that.
No.
Well, I mean, even
You
with
can hire
him
me,
throwing out,
and I can do better than Joe Witt.
even with him throwing out that he wants to throw. We're on a 3-4. I'm still going to give him more love than Blau movement.
I will tell you right now, we will not do a 3-4. I'm going to say it right here. We will not do a 3-4.
Because I just don't see. I don't see it happening.
guarantee you, at the start of this season, we will not be running a 3-4.
Well, the only thing that's gonna make me change my mind about that is how we draft. Now we go in there and we draft. Say we draft 2 linebackers, and we draft 2 linebackers in a defensive end. Then I'm gonna stop now. Well, hold on now. Hold on. And
we don't have the picks to do it. And here's the other thing: like if you don't have no nose tackle, you have no defensive ends, and you have no linebackers, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
I'm just going to tell you, like, if Durante is that deranged, like he really deserves to be on my disappointment tracker because there is no way that you are going to be successful at converting this team to a 3-4. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Yeah,
it's like you do not have a single person that translates into a 3-4 right now.
You don't have the Jimmy.
You're going to replace everybody? How are you going to do that? You only have 6 freaking picks, dude.
Yeah. You don't have the Jimmy Joes to make the X's and O's.
Well, so look, now this is where I kind of agree with you.
Name a player that fits in a 3-4.
We ain't got one, right? Except for Luvu. Now I'm gonna tell you this. In McGee got the speed. right?
Yeah,
So
McGee.
he got the speed, and we got Luvu. Now I'm gonna tell you this. Now, this is why I kind of agree with you to a sentiment that we're not gonna be able to do it. But with that being said, why do we have guys like Bobby Wagner say, well, let's go one more year? There's something, because when Devontae Jones came in the building, he talked to the people on the players on the roster. There's something that Bobby Wagner said, well, I'm not ready to go back to the West Coast yet.
Yeah.
Give me one more year here in DC.
Wagner's gonna come back.
Me too. I do too.
And I think we should entertain it.
I mean, he finished in the top 5 in tackles.
Very specific. Wagner, you fit in this. Not just you're on the field for every single play. Nah. Wagner, we want you in this.
If we're in a 3-4, he's going to have to play every single play.
He's going to play every single play. Now, the thing is,
that won't work. That won't work.
He got exposed in coverage. Now, when it came to tackling, run stopping, everything, Bobby Wagner was the man.
Yeah.
He was the man.
Close to the line. But if he took in coverage, he got burnt.
Yeah.
Now, he got 2 interceptions, but one was a gift. One was a Christmas present.
Yeah.
The other one he actually earned. Like, he dove for that ball.
Yeah.
But I will tell you right now, when it comes to Bobby Wagner, I don't know, man. Having him out there if we go to 3-4, he has to be on every play.
Every play.
We don't have the personnel. I'm just telling you, Durante. Because I know Durante, you listen to this show. Listen, you cannot do that, brother. You cannot run a 3-4 on this team.
He's too old for. Wags is too old for that.
If they draft Sonny Styles, and I pick at linebacker, we draft Sonny Styles. We got McGee, Luvu. We bring Wagner back, right?
Yeah.
We put Wagner in the middle of the field. We got 3 speed guys to go around him.
So today's,
but you have no
Grant and Danny.
No defensive line
up here on Grant and Dan. So the shows today were very heavily focused on Sonny Styles stars rising for the Commanders. Sonny Styles' star is rising in the draft for these.
So these are the same buttholes who talked up Chase Young
Yeah.
before we drafted him. They were all unanimous on getting Chase Young.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just going to tell you, do you listen to those guys? Because they all said that. Like, Chase Young is this, and Chase Young is that, and Chase Young is this.
Listen, when I can go back to my Facebook post and I can show you when we drafted Chase Young, I said this dude gonna be a bust. I don't know what the Commanders was doing. This is the worst pick we made in a long time. I can go back to the Facebook. Everybody was dogging me out in the comments. Blah 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 blah. No, he's gonna be good. He's from the DC area, etc. 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 Man, they was dogging
On
me
this
out.
show,
Hey, you want to know what?
Videos
I
of
got
what we
something
said.
funny for you. You know what B. Mitch said?
What?
Sonny Styles has got a great name. It's a cool name.
Oh, B. Mitch.
But is he going to really work? I don't know.
No, man.
So
But
I
it's got
still
a
stick
cool
by my
name.
position. I still stick by my position. You trade out the freaking pick. We need more picks.
Yeah, we need
You
to
let
trade down
somebody
twice.
else.
Trade
You
down
let
twice.
somebody else salivate at the mouth over Sonny Styles.
Yep.
Yeah.
You dangle Sonny Styles.
We need
You
to trade
dangle-
down twice.
You dangle Love. You dangle these guys that are going to be there, and you're going to be like, you're going to have to resist it. Don't draft them yourself. You have
Yep.
no freaking picks, guys.
Yep.
You need more picks. We have so many holes. So you dangle these guys because somebody else will jump up and take them.
If we do not trade this pick back, I don't want to see Sonny Styles. I want to see either Ruben Bain or Jeremiah Love. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
No, we don't. No, we don't need Love. No. We need
Come
to
on.
trade back.
If we get
All right. Okay.
Back.
Bryce Hall, then we don't need Love.
We don't need Love. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. We need to trade back
So
twice
it depends
because
on what
we
we
need to
do
build
in
a
free
defense.
agency.
We need a defense.
Ruben
If we
Bain.
don't- If we don't get Bryce Hall or we don't get what's his name, Etienne,
NTN.
Yep.
Yep.
If we don't get Etienne or we don't get Bryce Hall, then I get nervous about the draft because then I think we're actually going to draft Love. And then I'm just like, but in reality, what do I want? I want you to have a very, very good free agency. So when we get to the draft, we don't have any blaring need of any of those top players that we can say, okay, we can afford to trade back.
Yep.
I think we go hard for Brees Hall. I think we go
I-
very
I-
hard for Brees. Right.
Yep.
So we kind of fill that need, right? and then everything else goes to defense. Like that's got to be the number one priority because we've got to have a defense.
Yeah, you can't have Dan Quinn. You can't have Dan Quinn as a quarterback. I mean, as a coach, head coach, and your defense is garbage. Like this is just like, you know what I mean? Like, and then you bringing in this young guy that's coming from Minnesota that's been under a Brian Flores tree that's had top defenses. Come on, man. Yeah, defense is going to be heavy in this draft and this offseason.
And one, you know, I say we trade back twice to get us picks. And then once we've done that, then we address offensive needs in free agency, right? And whatever other holes we might need to fill Durante's dream team, right? We do that in free agency and fill up those holes.
So free agency comes first, starts March 11th.
Yeah, but I mean, there's going to be some leftovers, right? There's going to be some leftovers.
So I think what we do within free agency will be telling about what we're going to do in the draft.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. It'll start advertising what we're doing.
Yep.
And
when we take Brees, right?
Yeah.
He's our first grab, right?
Then we know Jeremiah Love's off the table.
He's off the table. Yep.
Right. Exactly.
And then as we start filling in other holes, other guys will come off the table.
We already blew 10% of our money on a backup freaking versatile.
That's not true.
No,
that's not true.
No, and we bring say we bring in
True.
I'm saying
that's not true at all.
if we bring in
$10 million with incentives. That's
no, man.
Of our draft capital.
That's not how that works, brother.
That's not how it works. It's $3 million this year. So we're saying 3-point-something million this year. Now the thing is, if we bring in Devin Lloyd, Sonny Styles is off the table.
That's true.
If we bring in Devin Lloyd, Sonny Styles is off the table. So
especially if we also re-sign Bobby Wagner.
Yeah. So, Sonny Styles is off the table.
Then Sonny Styles out of the table. And that's where I say you start dangling guys. But teams also have to believe that you're actually going to pick a guy.
Yeah.
At that spot. Or otherwise they're going to be, or that the next guy would pick up whoever's behind us in the draft for them to be enticed by your pick. Right. So there's a lot of things that go in there. But to get back to Wiley, because Ray won't shut up about this, like that is such a almost positional minimum salary for an offensive lineman. It's not a big deal at all. As a matter of fact, it's not a big deal if he gets cut. And the way that it works on our 2-year deal, like his salary that's incentive based does not count against the cap. And like the overall base salary for his first year for 2026 will be somewhere around $3 million. And even that is minuscule compared to our cap being well over $100 million by the time we get rid of Marshawn Lattimore. So that's less than 3%. Less than 3% of our overall cap space.
Okay. So you're saying first year's $3 million, that's 3%. Okay, fine. For
less
a guy
than 3%.
PFF is 47.7. Fine. Fine.
I can't work with people who don't do homework right.
That's our first move out of the box. Fine.
That's what I said at the beginning of the show. I'm fine with it. I'm not excited about it, but I'm fine with it.
I'm fine with it.
That's all I said at the beginning of the show. We've been ranting about it for almost 45 minutes now.
That's the first move we make.
Saul is not going to let this Andrew Wiley go for the next month or so.
But the funny thing is, he don't have nobody better to put in the spot. So, like, okay, the race health tracker here. All right. The only guy I see that I actually like was signing Wes Welker.
Yep.
Because I believe that he's going to be able to bring something with the wide receivers. And I think it might actually attract some wide receiver talent. If you're a guy whose name is Pierce, you might like the fact that we have Wes Welker in the building.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't even know why that guy signed with us. Like,
if your name is Jalen Lane or Luke McCaffrey, you might be kind of happy Wes Welker's in the building.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Why would that guy even come here? I don't even know why he did that. Why the hell would you? Oh my God, that's stupid.
But I love the fact that
he came here. I love that he came here.
And he wants to work himself up the coaching tree. And you know what? He's going to be able to have every opportunity to shine in Washington.
Absolutely.
He's probably going to make everybody else look bad.
He might be the head coach next year.
Not the head coach, right? But hear me out. Hear me clearly. Mike
Ain't
Tomlin.
gonna be no one.
Mike Tomlin takes the year off. Mike Tomlin comes to DC the following year. He brings in Wes Walker as the offensive coordinator.
Yeah,
That's it.
could be.
You know,
So I'm saying.
I think
he'll bring in Raheem Morris as a defensive coordinator.
Yeah,
I think we can all agree that in 2027, Mike Tomlin is going to be in DC. I think we can all agree on that.
I don't. I think he's done. Actually, I think he wants to spend time with his family. I think he's done. He's at his career. I don't think he wants.
He's gonna take this year over football. Same thing. Mike McCarthy did. Mike McCarthy took time away from football, and look where he at now.
He might miss it. He might get the bug back and miss it. Yeah. I mean, who knows?
So some of these coaches need a year to kind of just reset and enjoy life
And watch football go like, damn, I do something. That was stupid.
Yeah, and I'm telling you,
stupid. I could do that better.
If we know Dan Quinn is not going to make it, if Magic Johnson should be on Mike Tomlin's phone right now.
That's right.
He should be. He should be.
And they should already be greasing the skids for Raheem Morris to come and be the DC.
Hey man, come on. But but our front office, are y'all listening? Are y'all listening? Come on.
To be very honest with you and everyone's listening and everything, I would love nothing better to have Mike Tomlin as our head coach.
Yeah.
Be the best thing that ever happened to this team.
To this organization.
Yeah.
The man had never had a losing season as the Pittsburgh Steelers head coach. Never. He has had
the very worst thing would happen is we'd have 10 years of making the playoffs and never winning the Super Bowl. That's the worst thing that would happen.
But we need that though. Imagine 10 years straight. Hear me though. Hear me. Imagine 10 years straight of the Commanders going to the playoffs.
Yeah,
we haven't had that.
I love that.
We would love it. We would have something to look forward to every year. Right now, I don't look forward to seeing this team on the field next year.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's not a good football team. It's not a good football team at all. And
I would take that as a win.
Yeah.
Like I'm ready to already write off this whole year.
Yep. And we might be able to upgrade from a supply plane flyover on our opening game to actually getting some jets. A real flyover on the opening game.
We're not ready for jets.
No, not at all.
So I'm saying with Tomlin, we might actually get jets instead of a supply plane in the nation's capital.
We might get a Chinook this year.
A Chinook.
Oh, God.
The gunner sitting in the back. He ain't strapped in. He accidentally fall on the 50-yard line. It's all bad.
Going over necklaces with some puka beads.
Yeah. Come on, man.
So,
I got to write Trump about that.
All right. So, combine schedule here. The players started reporting today, started to get settled. Over the next couple of days, they got admin work, weigh-ins. They got physicals, all the freaking stuff. They start interviews. They do things like that. But the drills, they start on Thursday, February 26th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They'll run about 5 hours long. There's your lineup. They start with defensive linemen and linebackers on Thursday. DBs and tight ends on Friday. Of course, they save Saturday prime time to the quarterbacks, wide receivers, and running backs because that's what everybody wants to see. Nobody pays attention on Sunday because they're all burnt out by the combine by then. They throw all the linemen out there.
So this is the issue I have with the combine this year. The projected top 3 quarterbacks being drafted aren't even throwing at the combine.
Yeah, that's been like a growing thing.
Yeah, they're not. Fernando Mendoza, he's only showing up for interviews. That's it.
Really?
As a matter of fact, he probably won't even dress out.
He won't even.
He'll probably show up in street clothes and just conduct some interviews.
Why?
And he's going to hang out with the Raiders all day.
Yeah.
Why?
Because that's where he's going to go. Because the reason why is because if you are rated number 1 going to the combine, you only have one place to go, and that's down. You're not going to help yourself by throwing at the combine.
That's right.
You're not going to help yourself by doing any single drill at all. The only thing you can do is hurt yourself.
Wow.
So they won't do it. As a matter of fact, his agent said, "No, your ass will not do a damn thing."
Wow.
Yep.
You will not do anything. Why? Because you cannot afford to hurt your draft stock.
Yep.
You are number one.
Unbelievable.
They just need to go off of what they know about you.
Unbelievable.
And draft you number one.
We're still going to watch it anyway.
But that's not uncommon for the guy who's projected to go number one. They typically will not throw at the combine. So as far as the top 3 quarterbacks, I find that one hard to believe because if you're a number 2, number 3, you're not even rated in the top 5 right now.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you not throwing?
Yeah.
What's Shaq?
I would try to show like, hey, I'm ready to go. You need to take me number 2 overall.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not showing that, then what are you doing?
Shaq, what's up with that?
Man, listen,
I don't understand that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because outside of Mendoza, who's the next best quarterback on the board? And where's he going to go?
It was DJ Johnson, but he decided to stay. Now, I'm going to tell you,
he's not in the draft.
He's not even in the draft. But I'm going to tell you, this my guy. I know he's not going to be a top, he ain't going to go in the top 5 rounds. But I hope this dude makes it to the NFL and he has a wonderful career. Diego Pavia from Vanderbilt. He was the SEC Offensive Player of the Year. And like he reminds me of Tebow a lot because he got the heart and all that stuff. He got a cannon for an arm. He's short. He's only 5'9". So I would love to see Diego Pavia get picked up.
He can't even seal with the offensive line.
He's going to throw at the combine though. I think that's where he's going to win a lot of people over though, because he's going to throw at the combine.
Man, he ain't going to be able to see downfield, man. He ain't going to be able to see behind those offensive linemen, man.
Well, listen, as far as the Commanders are concerned, I only care about Thursday and Friday. That's all I'm looking at because everything else don't matter to me.
Yeah.
The Commanders are making all their money on the first 2 days here because that's what we need.
Yep. But I would love to see Diego Pavia get picked up in like the top 5 rounds. They got him projected as a 7th round pick, but that man is a baller, man. And, I think he's going to win a lot of people over in the combine once he starts throwing the ball because the man has a rocket. Once he starts tossing the ball around, I think he's going to win a lot of people over. Huh? 5'9".
As a quarterback?
Drew Brees was 5'9". Doug Flutie was 5'9".
Don't forget that little guy that sells the testosterone pills.
Hey, Russell Wilson, 5'9" and a half,
What's
5'10".
his name? You played in the AFL and came to the NFL with the Patriots.
You talking about Doug Flutie?
Yeah, Doug Flutie was 5'9". Russell Wilson 5'9". Drew Brees was 5'9".
Guys, they're
you guys are not that short, man.
Who?
Russell Wilson? Wilson's taller than 5'9".
No, he's not. No, he's not. He's 5'9" and a half, 5'10". Russell Wilson is short.
For real?
Yes. Look, I'm about to tell you how tall is Russell Wilson.
Yeah, look that up, man. He's taller than that, 5'9".
No, he's not. How tall is Russell Wilson?
Hold on a second.
5'11".
5'11".
5'11" for a quarterback.
That's almost 6 foot.
And that's fluff numbers.
And wasn't Drew Brees like a 6 foot?
No, man. And this is fluff numbers from Russell Wilson. When Russell Wilson was drafted, he was 5'9"3/4" when he got drafted. This number is fluff. And let's see, he grew after he got drafted.
That's him wearing cleats.
Yeah, that's him wearing cleats.
Doug Flutie was 5'10".
There you go. How tall was Drew Brees? Drew Brees was up there.
No, he wasn't.
He was like 6 foot.
No,
I think he's shorter.
He's shorter.
6 foot exactly.
Drew
6 foot
Brees?
exactly. See?
No, man.
You know, these guys aren't 5'9".
Man, Drew Brees was short. And you know how I know Drew Brees was short? I stood next to Drew Brees at his restaurant when they opened.
Drew Brees is only 5'11".
Yeah, I was like, I stood next to Drew Brees. I'm almost 6'1". And then I stood next to Drew Brees. And Drew Brees came like right here to me.
He's 6 foot wearing cleats.
Hey, Jack, I'm bigger around than you are tall, baby.
So, but yeah, I would love to see him get picked up, Diego Pavia.
All right, guys. Well, it's been an interesting night. Obviously, the signing of Andrew Wiley has Lard Sarge absolutely excited.
Had his panties in a bunch.
No, I'm not excited. I'm disappointed. I'm just like, That's the first move you're gonna make. Like
It's
that's
not the first move we made.
You need to make. Really,
It's not the first move
one.
we made. It's not the first move we made. The first move we made was re-signing Tress Way.
Yeah.
That was the first move we made.
Well, that's the obvious one. But after, I mean, okay, fine. It's the kicker. Whatever. The first real move you made was that.
Andrew Wiley wasn't a real move. Like that's just the guy to show up because it's hard to get. Like it's hard as a back. Listen to me, Lars. Just listen to me.
All
right?
All right.
When you are trying to find a backup offensive lineman, and especially if you're only going to carry 9 instead of 10 offensive linemen, then you need to make sure at least one of your guys in that field is very versatile. And it's very hard to find a guy that can play multiple positions. Like if you think about our offensive line right now, Brandon Coleman has failed at left tackle, at left guard, and he's
everywhere
struggling to make this team.
Everywhere. Yep. He's gonna be. I was about to. You beat me to that, Coach. I was about to say we don't have no certainty in Brandon Coleman. Brandon Coleman may not even be on his roster next year.
Argue that Wiley is also.
Chris Paul has played right guard and has moved to left guard and doesn't grade out very well at either one. Badass can't play any other position but center, and he don't do that well.
Nope.
And I would argue Wiley's in the same boat.
And
slightly better.
Stop arguing with me and just listen, man. Stop arguing with me. Like, if you think about every player we have on this team, everyone who's tried to transition has failed. We went out and we used our number 1 pick to get Connerly at right tackle. That's the only position that dude can play.
Yeah.
If you think about Badass, he can't even play center. Sam Cosby, if he's healthy, the only time he's ever played very well is at right guard.
That's it.
And he was a Pro Bowl guy at right guard, but that's been a few years now.
Yep.
And then you have Tunzel at left tackle. Okay, he's old, but he's got the left tackle
and he's
locked down.
Okay,
you think about every backup guy we have.
We
they're
couldn't
all
get
trash.
We couldn't get a 7th round.
No. We can't say they all trash. There's one guy that I'm gonna show some love to on that line that he held it down last year, the last 2 years when he got a chance to play, and that's Trent Scott. Whenever he got a chance, whenever he got a chance to play.
And Trent Scott has played both right and left.
Yeah,
but I will tell you, like Wiley can play just about every freaking position on that offensive line.
Yep.
And he sucks.
I'm not saying that he's going to score high, but he'll hold his own. He'll be average enough to sustain if you need him to fill in.
Yeah.
He can play below average in every position. I agree. He can play below average. And that does not get you a $7.5 million contract at 31.
So, I want you to tell you it's a 2-year contract, first of all.
It's a 2-year contract. It's a 2-year contract.
It's a 2-year contract. You make it sound like it's 1 year.
I know.
2 years.
I get it. I'm sorry. It breaks your rules, Coach. You just went back on your own word. You never re-sign a guy at that age. It went back on everything you ever taught.
No, I wouldn't. I said, did I not? Hold on. Shaq, did I say I would not have done it?
No.
I said I wouldn't have done it.
My name Bennett, and I ain't in it.
Since they did it, I'm okay with it. I said at the very beginning,
you never resign someone at 30 or over, ever. You cut them. His number one rule he's taught me is you never do it, ever.
I never do it. But they did it with Tress Way. But they did it with Tress Way too.
They did it with Tress Way.
How old's Tress Way? 37 years old.
Except for punters or kickers. Except for punters or kickers.
No, there was no exception to the rule. I would say except for a very deep, versatile offensive lineman.
Hey, Jack said, look, it's different for linemen. He said, look at Trent Williams. Hey, Trent Williams still ranked as one of the highest offensive linemen in the league.
There's an exception for everything then, I guess.
Laramie Tunsil.
Yep, Laramie Tunsil, yep.
Tunsil's on our team. That dude's like freaking up.
We
there
did not agree with his signing. We did
not. It was a lot. It was a lot.
I didn't agree what we gave up for him.
Well, I didn't agree what we gave up. It was a lot.
I was okay with the signing. I didn't agree with that what we gave up for him.
We were not in agreement with his signing at all.
We gave him too much.
We agreed he's a great player. We agree he was too old, and we agreed we pay way too much. We did
too
not
much.
agree with his signing. We did not like the signing at all.
Remember all those weeks? My tag was too much for Tunsil. Remember?
Right. We did not agree with his signing.
Yep.
So
And for
Trent
the money
Scott,
we paid, we agreed he didn't deliver. He filled
so
a
I'm
hole.
gonna tell you right now.
But was he worth the money? Did he play for the value? No, he underperformed.
He only allowed 1 sack this season. What are you talking about?
He only allowed 1 sack.
He only allowed 1 sack this season.
He was phenomenal. As a matter of fact, he graded out at the top 5 in his position.
Yeah, I'm going to say,
Are
you okay?
What are you talking about?
What you talking about?
I don't know what he's talking about. And Trent Scott, oh, by the way, is a free agent right now. So, like, if we want Trent Scott, we got to bring him back. But, like, Wiley, right now, I'm telling you, on this roster, he's the only backup guy that we've got that I think's worth anything that could play multiple positions.
The only thing I'm going to say.
Would I have done it? No. But am I okay with them doing it? I'm okay with it. I'm not excited about it. I'm okay with it.
Jack, it's Trent Scott.
The only thing I'm going to say positive about Wiley,
Jack, is Trent Scott.
He loves the Commanders and he wants to be with us. He wanted to sign with us.
Yes,
and that's a really great thing.
It was Trent Scott.
He's a team player. He's totally a Commander, and I love that about it.
Hey, look, yeah, Jack, it was Trent Scott. I was saying it while Lance was talking. I was like, yeah, it was Trent Scott. It was Trent Scott.
So if we want Trent Scott, we're going to have to go back and re-sign him again. I believe we can probably get him at veteran minimum because I don't think he's probably on anybody else's radar out there.
No.
The greatest play I saw him do was when they made him an eligible receiver and he caught a touchdown.
He caught a touchdown.
Exactly.
I love that.
Man, my casserole getting cold, y'all.
And Jesus, was there anyone else? Was there anywhere else we could go to get younger? No, we went older again. Our first real deal was, I mean,
no.
First real deal.
No. Hear me though. I'm gonna tell you where it's gonna get concerning for me, Lost Hobbs. I mean, we can let this one go, but I'm gonna tell you what's gonna get concerning for me is if we bring Von Miller back, and if we dabble in the water, we bring Zach Ertz back, and we start bringing these guys.
We're
back.
not gonna bring Zach back.
That's when I'm gonna get concerned.
Back? It might happen. It might.
That's when I'm gonna get concerned
on it. I don't think we're bringing Zach back. He's injured. It's done.
I'll tell you another old player we are going to bring back, though. We already talked about it.
Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner won't come back.
I think we are. I think we're going to do a deal. I think he wants to be here. I think we're going to do a deal. I just don't know how we fit him in the scheme.
We don't know what scheme.
Yeah, exactly. I think he wants to play one more year. I think we'll do a 1-year deal with him. I just don't know how he's going to.
If not, this is just me. If I was him, and I know this is going to be my last hurrah, I'm surprised he don't just go back to Seattle and retire in Seattle.
That's it.
Yeah. Right.
They just won a Super Bowl. Go back there.
I mean,
go back there.
Definitely got one more year in him. He's healthy. He's fit.
Yeah.
He's lost 3 steps, right?
Yeah.
He has a fit in a scheme.
Yeah.
But like Coach has said, he's got his ability is reduced to like the in the box run stopping. That's where he's best.
Yeah.
So how does that fit in our new scheme, whatever that's going to be? Don't know, because we don't know what our freaking new scheme is going to be, right?
Yeah.
And a 3-4 doesn't sound like it works at all, right?
I'm gonna tell you, we should run the 4-6. We should run the bear coverage the whole game. If pass run, we should just blitz every down, single high coverage, or we should play dime. Let's play dime coverage the whole game.
Why don't we just play prevent?
Play prevent. We play prevent the whole game.
Play prevent the whole thing, man.
Play prevent the whole game.
We just lined up on the other person's goal line.
Well, we can't play Bears coverage anymore because they're moving to Indiana.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, look. So I'm gonna tell you what's crazy about that, though, right? So the equivalent of them moving to Indiana is like the equivalent of the Redskins moving from RFK to Landover. That's the equivalent of them moving to Indiana. It's right on the border. It's literally right on the border.
Yeah, it's 10.
But the problem is the change of the name.
No, they're going to keep the name. That was confirmed.
They're going to keep the Chicago Bears name.
Yeah.
Just name it the Indiana Bear Blazers.
The stadium looks beautiful, by the way. Anyway, I digress. Listen, I'm just pissed that we broke the of course we're going to sign a kicker or whatever, a punter over 30 because every team does. They're all old, right? If they're decent. But our first real signing of a player that we need was in the over 30 category.
Yeah.
And I don't disagree.
The first real
He's
player that we
very
needed.
versatile. That's his number one trait. But damn.
So listen, that first of all, that wasn't our first real signing. And second of all, that wasn't the first real signing that we needed. And oh, by the way, we knew that this team was going to sign 30-plus-year-old players.
Yeah.
You knew that they were going to get Tressway. You knew they were going to go and probably do Bobby Wagner. I am not surprised by Wiley at all because Wiley's life of an offensive lineman, he could probably play 3 to 4 more years in this league.
Yeah, because low mileage is low mileage.
And if you sign him for a 2-year deal, it's like, am I excited about it? Again, am I happy with it? No, but am I okay with it? Yeah, I'm okay with it just because I know who he is.
Yep.
And he's going to hold up and he's going to do just fine. But and when you think about the magnitude of so many other needs on this team, you're just like, okay, I'm okay with that signing because they need to save their draft capital and they need to be able to save their free agency dollars for something else. And that's a cheap salary for a versatile backup offensive lineman. What that tells me is I don't need to, if I have a guy like Wiley on my team, this is the value of it. I don't have to carry 10 offensive linemen. I can get away with 9.
Yep.
And I free up an extra slot for another position group that might need more help.
Okay.
Because you're going to go with because a lot of teams are going with 9 offensive linemen now.
Okay.
But you will always see a team that goes with 9 offensive linemen have somebody as a backup who's very versatile.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's coaching.
That's coaching.
That's coaching. So, and that's what I bring to this show is that part of it, right? And so, again, I'm not saying I'm excited about it. I'm saying I'm okay with it.
Okay.
So now moving on to the defensive side of the ball, when I look at a defensive thing, I'm going to tell you right now, if this team goes to a 3-4, they will fail miserably.
It will.
We don't have anybody to run a 3-4.
They will have to pull off a miracle free agency and a miracle draft to pull off.
And we don't have that.
And I don't think we have a miracle in either one of those.
No.
I mean, with the amount of draft capital we have, if we make a big splash, like they say, then you can count a large chunk of that cap space going away.
Right.
We don't need to make a big splash either. We need to make a lot of younger, solid pick guys across the board. And I can give you a list of some of those guys. And when I talk about guys that I would say no player over 10 million a year, right? So if you can get 10 players for under 10 million, and like Bryce Hall should come in about 8 million. Bryce Hall would be a perfect fit, right?
Yep.
You need 10 players making all less than 10 million a year, and you're going to have a successful offseason. If you make any splash of a $30+ million player, you're only hurting yourself.
Yep. Okay. Right on.
You with me on that one?
We're running long tonight.
All right, guys. Well, we'll wrap it up. Hey, guys, thank you so much for watching the show. Next week, we're going to talk about the combine. Next week, we're going to talk about getting ready for the free agency stuff and the pro days. I'll probably have an idea what the pro day schedule will look like, so I'll try to put that out to everybody. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you're not currently subscribed, please make sure you do it. And share this link with a buddy. Everybody's homework assignment. Share the link with the buddy and get them on this show.
Tell a
and we'll
friend.
see you next week. This is Football Psych, baby, and we are out of here. And the Wiley
Hell.
Let's go.